Well, obviously, like, you're in your designs, you're trying to not only consult with, engineers to just have their plane adequately protected, but
Yeah.
also to be able to nimbly get back in the air should they have an issue.
Yeah, I think that's the key, right? Especially in today's world. It used to be years ago, they had a lot more mechanics, and as airlines have gotten, and airline ticket prices have gotten less, quite honestly, is that they've got to be a lot more nimble. And so having downtime on an airplane is a big issue. And and I've had that discussion recently with some Radome customers about how quickly can you get the airplane back in the air, and you can't have failures of non-essential equipment on an airplane,
Hmm.
particularly as some sort of, usually it's a TV satcom kind of radome. If you have a problem on a piece of non-essential equipment that grounds an airplane, the airline officials get really angry really fast because it's something that they don't need to fly. And
Hmm.
every missed flight, obviously over in Europe, I think there's penalties for that. They don't consider lightning strike to be one of those acts of God anymore. So, they have to pay the passengers for the delay and that sort of thing. I think that's starting to happen in the States more too. So it's becoming more and more important that lightning is a foreseen. Yeah, I think that's how it was described recently in the European Union. Lightning is a foreseen condition, and so you have to design. You should be designing for it.
Yeah, that
That's
makes
not.
sense.
Yeah, right. It makes sense, right? It happens all the time. We know it's going to happen. We have regulations that say it's going to happen. The
Hmm.
regulations don't say that. Here's the thing: the regulations do not say. The regulations do not say that the airplane needs to continue flying without having to repair it. In fact, it actually kind of says the opposite. You need to be looking at the damage, and well, obviously you're going to look at the damage. I mean, that's a clear thing that's going to happen. You're going to have to look at the damage. But if you do the walk around, you do all your safety checks, everything looks good, you want to put that airplane back on surface. What you don't want is what has happened in a couple of instances recently, where they've done the walk around like, oh, geez, I've got this damage, and I gotta get a new part in here, so I'm gonna come until tomorrow. I gotta get another airplane over here so I can get the passengers out on time. That kind of thing makes airlines nuts.